welcome. What is money? Most people never ask that question. They go to school, get a job, work for decades, and never stop to understand the very thing they spend their entire lives trying to earn. Some think money is evil. Others think it's power. Many believe it's just paper or numbers on a screen. But here's the truth. Money is a tool, a symbol, a mirror. It's the tool we use to exchange value. It's the symbol of what one person is willing to give in return for something they value. And it's the mirror that reflects how much others believe your work is worth. Money is not created in the bank. It's not printed by a machine. It's created every time two people agree on the value of something, a product, a service, an idea, a result. So when you look at your income, you're not just seeing numbers. You're seeing feedback. The world is telling you, this is how much we value what you bring to the table. That can feel uncomfortable, but it's also empowering, because if you want to change the number, you can. You don't need permission. You just need to increase the value you offer. That's where your journey begins. Let's go back in time before credit cards, before digital wallets, even before coins. People traded goods directly. A farmer might trade eggs for cloth. A carpenter might trade a chair for food. It worked, but only up to a point. As communities grew, barter became inefficient. So we created something better, a medium of exchange, something rare, trusted, and accepted by everyone. That became money. But money only works if both people agree that it holds value. That's the first key insight. Money itself has no value. It only works because we believe in it and in what it represents. And what it represents is value creation. When you provide something others need or want, and they're willing to exchange their time, energy, or resources for it, that's where money is born. It's not about working hard. It's not about being busy. It's about being valuable. That's why someone can earn 100 times more than someone else, not because they work 100 times harder, but because they provide something others see as 100 times more valuable. And here's the good news. Value is not fixed. You can increase it, improve it, redefine it. You are never stuck. But you must be willing to stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like a creator. Here's a harsh truth most people never hear. The world doesn't care how hard you work. It only cares about one thing: results. Now, that may sound unfair, but think about it. Would you rather pay someone for effort or for a result that improves your life? The market is brutally honest. It rewards value, not effort. It pays for solutions, not struggles. This is why some people stay broke, no matter how many hours they work. They focus on input, how much time, how much energy, instead of focusing on outcome. But here's the secret. If you shift your mindset from how hard am I working to how useful am I being, everything changes. Ask yourself, am I solving real problems? Am I making someone's life easier, faster, more efficient, more profitable? Am I offering something that people would gladly pay for again and again? Because when you become the person who consistently delivers value, the market will find you. Opportunities will open, and your income will rise not by chance, but by design. That's the law of value. Ignore it, and you stay stuck. Master it, and the world rewards you. Let's talk about something even deeper: why people don't get rich. Most people aren't poor because of bad luck. They're not broke because they lack talent. They're stuck because of the way they think. The biggest obstacle to wealth is not external, it's internal. It's the beliefs, fears, and mental habits that quietly sabotage progress. Some people believe money is evil. Others think rich people are selfish or corrupt. Some were told as children that wanting more is greedy, or that success is reserved for other people. These beliefs don't just live in your mind, they shape your actions. They determine your risks, your goals, your confidence, everything. So ask yourself, what do I really believe about money? Do I believe it's abundant or scarce? Do I believe I deserve it or feel guilty even thinking about it? Because until you shift your beliefs, you'll unconsciously sabotage your results. You'll turn down opportunities. You'll settle for less. You'll work hard and stay broke because deep down, you don't believe you're allowed to be wealthy. You must change the programming before you can change the outcome. Wealth starts in the mind always. Here's something I've learned after decades of studying success. Everyone works on commission. It doesn't matter if you have a job, run a business, or freelance. You are always earning a percentage of the value you bring to others. If you want to earn more, the path is clear. Become more valuable. That doesn't mean longer hours. It means better outcomes. It means being the person who solves problems, not creates them. The one who shows up early stays prepared and never stops learning. It means turning your time into results, turning your knowledge into solutions, turning your actions into impact. The question isn't, how do I get rich? The real question is, how do I become the kind of person people gladly pay more to work with, buy from, or follow? That's the shift. Success isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming more valuable, mentally, emotionally, professionally. So look in the mirror and ask, what skill can I learn? What habit can I build? What value can I add starting today? Because the more value you deliver, the more money you'll earn. It's that simple. Let's talk about habits, the invisible systems that shape your entire financial life. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. And for most people, their habits are built around survival, not success. Waking up late, spending without thinking, avoiding responsibility, escaping through distractions, blaming instead of learning. These habits don't just waste time, they destroy potential. Now, compare that to the habits of people who build wealth. They read every day. They track their spending. They plan their time. They surround themselves with driven, positive, and forward-thinking people. They invest in themselves before anything else. Wealthy people are not lucky. They're consistent. They understand that small, smart actions, repeated daily, lead to massive results over time. So if your bank account isn't growing, start by looking at your daily routines, because every habit is either moving you closer to wealth or further from it. And the best part? You can change a habit. You can build new ones. You can rewrite your future starting with what you do next. Let's talk about responsibility. One of the biggest mindset shifts you'll ever make is this. No one is coming to save you. Not the government, not your boss, not a miracle, not even luck. If you want a better life, a better income, a better future, you have to take ownership, full ownership. That means stopping the blame. It means refusing to play the victim. It means looking at every setback and asking, what can I learn from this? What can I do better next time? When you stop waiting and start building, everything changes. You start creating your own momentum. You become a leader of your own life. You begin to attract opportunities instead of begging for them. Taking responsibility is not a burden. It's power. It means that if you built your current situation, you can build something better. It means that your next chapter is unwritten and you hold the pen. So don't hand it to anyone else. This is your story. Own it, write it, make it worth reading. Let me leave you with this. You are not stuck. You are not limited by your past, your upbringing, or your current situation. You are only limited by the beliefs you hold and the actions you choose. Money is not evil. It's not magical. It's not reserved for a lucky few. Money is a mirror. It reflects your mindset, your habits, your courage, and your consistency. If you want more, become more. If you want freedom, create value. If you want wealth, start with service. There's no secret code. There's no gatekeeper. There's only the truth and your willingness to act on it. So start today. One book, one idea, one decision, one habit, and keep going. Because every small improvement compounds over time. And the person you're becoming, that's the most valuable asset you'll ever own. Now go. Build something meaningful. Live with purpose. And never forget, your future's in your hands and it starts now.